When a water heater stops working, it's up to you, the plumber, to figure out what the cause is fast. Whether it's no hot water, strange noises, or leaks, diagnosing the issue quickly can mean the difference between a simple repair and a full replacement. Stick around and we'll walk you through how to diagnose a failing water heater like a pro. At Monkey Wrench, we've seen and fixed it all, from quick repairs to complete water heater overhauls. Our technicians receive specialized training with top brands to master diagnosing and repairing all kinds of water heater problems throughout Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. So now we're sharing some of those insider tips and tricks to help you tackle water heater issues with confidence. Let's break down the key steps to diagnosing a failing water heater so you can approach every job with a rock-solid plan. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear checklist to diagnose and troubleshoot failing water heaters. But hold on, before we dive in, make sure to subscribe for more trade-focused videos every week. Let's get into it, starting with signs of a failing water heater. Whether it's a tank, tankless, or heat pump water heater, the first sign of trouble is usually the same: no hot water. But that's not all. Here are a few more signs a water heater is failing. Fluctuating water temperatures, like lukewarm water with different fixtures. Visible leaks around the unit. Unusual noises like banging or hissing or other strange noises. And a spike in energy bills. For seasoned plumbers, these signs are the starting point. For newer techs, recognizing these clues early is essential for saving time during troubleshooting. Every plumber can have a different workflow, but here's a general step-by-step diagnosis. Get the backstory from the homeowner. If you're following up on a booked appointment, chances are your dispatch team provided you with a background information on the homeowner's water heater issue. You can still ask questions to get a better picture of the problem, but here are some sample questions to help you narrow down the issue. How old is the water heater? Has the problem occurred before? Is it regularly serviced? Any recent repairs or strange noises? For homeowners, your homework is to gather the answers to these questions. The more info you can provide, the easier it'll be for your tech to pinpoint the issue. Common possible culprits include age, sediment buildup, or wear and tear. All of this info can help you get a general idea of possible causes, but it's important to remember that the failing water heaters haven't been fully diagnosed yet. Continue your investigation by looking for leaks. For water leaks, check the base and connections for corrosion or worn parts. Look for any leaking water on the floor or on the pipes connected to the water heater. Gas leaks? Well, do you smell gas? And no, we're not talking about farts. Rely on your nose to help you smell natural gas that's used to fuel water heaters. If you do smell leaking gas, shut off the supply immediately and follow safety protocols. Here's a pro tip. For units older than 10 years, look for rust and corrosions, which are likely signs it's time for that replacement. As you're looking for possible leaks, perform a visual inspection. Inspect the fixtures. Is the problem isolated to one faucet or the entire system? You may need to run some faucets for a bit to see if there are any issues. Check water pressure. Low pressure could indicate a clogged pressure relief valve or sediment buildup. A water pressure test gauge can be a plumber's best friend when checking a home's water pressure. For tank models with a pilot light, if there's no flame, relight it. If it won't stay lit, check the thermocouple or burner assembly. For tankless water heaters, look for error codes. These codes are gold for pinpointing the issue quickly. Most tankless water heater brands keep a list of error codes taped to the inside panel of the unit's cover. They also offer technical support to help you identify error codes. Next up, check the power supply. Is the unit plugged in or getting power? Many times it's something as simple as a tripped circuit breaker, but if there's a deeper issue with the breaker, you may need to request further assistance from an electrician. Next up, examine the earthquake shutoff valve. Earthquake shutoff valves are designed to cut off gas flow during seismic activity, aka an earthquake, which can be more common in places like Los Angeles. But these valves can also be triggered by accidental bumps or heavy vibrations like loud engine vehicles or nearby construction equipment in use. Reset it, but always test the system afterwards to ensure functionality. Once these basic steps are covered, you can move on to more advanced diagnostics and preventative maintenance. Let's start with advanced diagnostics. For complex water heater issues, these steps can help pinpoint less obvious problems. Thermal imaging cameras. Use these to detect uneven heat distribution, which can indicate sediment buildup or faulty heating elements. Combustion analysis. For gas water heaters, check the burner efficiency to ensure proper gas to air ratio. Poor combustion can lead to soot buildup or incomplete heating. Multimeter testing. Use a multimeter to check the voltage and resistance of heating elements and thermostats in electric models. This helps identify electrical faults that might not be immediately visible. You can also tap into the technician support most water heater brands offer. They can provide further insight into diagnosing the water heater's specific issue. Tools are a plumber's best friend. Make sure you rely on your tools to help you inspect the water heater further. Preventative maintenance tips for homeowners. Educating homeowners on maintenance can extend the life of their system and reduce emergency calls. So here are some recommendations. Recommend flushing tank models annually to prevent sediment buildup. This service should be completed once a year. Another way to reduce or even prevent sediment buildup is through a water softener. Water softeners target the minerals that cause scale buildup in water heaters and other hot water fixtures and appliances in the home. Checking anode rods. Teach homeowners to inspect and replace the anode rod every 3 to 5 years to prevent rust and corrosion. Regular pilot light checks. Remind them to ensure the pilot light remains lit in conventional models. Inspect venting systems. For gas heaters, ensure proper ventilation to avoid carbon monoxide risks. Pro tip: these maintenance tasks have to get done one way or another. This is a great opportunity to offer those maintenance packages to add value to the service you're providing homeowners. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're putting out new videos every week, and remember, a lot of this info in this video can also be found on our website's Learning Center, so make sure to check that out, linked below. Now let's see what are some of the common causes of water heater failures. Age. Most models last 8 to 12 years. After that, replacement is often more cost effective. Sediment buildup. Minerals in hard water settle at the bottom of the tank, reducing efficiency and causing overheating. Regular flushing can prevent this, but neglecting tanks are prone to failure. Faulty burner assembly. Issues like a bad flame sensor can stop the unit from heating properly. You may need to take the tankless water heater apart to get a closer look at some of these internal parts. Most manufacturers have a blueprint of the internal parts of a tankless water heater to help you identify where some of the burner assembly parts can be found. Broken heating elements. For electric models, failed elements means no hot water. In most cases, these heating elements will need to be replaced so they can properly heat up water. When diagnosing, always check the basics first: power supply, settings, and visible damage before diving into more complex issues. Here are some practical steps to streamline your diagnosis. Use a notepad or a tablet to document error codes, visible damage, and customer complaints. Use your work phone or tablet to take pictures of the problem for documentation. Keep a checklist handy for common symptoms to avoid missing critical details. For older units, prepare the homeowner for the possibility of a replacement. A failing water heater is a major inconvenience, but it's not the end of the world, whether you're a technician running through your diagnostics checklist or a homeowner waiting for help to arrive. These are the steps you can take to manage this situation, and remember, even the most stubborn water heaters can be fixed or replaced with the right know-how. And if you're based in Los Angeles and need support, our team at Monkey Wrench is always here to help. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for more trade tips and troubleshooting strategies, subscribe to the channel and check out our Learning Center for additional resources.